Good morning and welcome back again. Today we are going to talk about new chapter 15 in your Thomas calculus. It's called about integrals. Of course, in calculus 1 you saw the integrals. Now we will have double integrals, which really is not hard. It's easy. It's not contain many idea. There's a specific keynotes. If you can understand, it will be easier for you. Let me start with the lecture. You can see multiple integral, and in the first section you can see double integral on where? On over rectangle. So means that you have a cloud, you want to find the integral over the rectangle spaces. So the shadow of your object or your subject that you have of the plane, so on where? On the rectangle region. Generally speaking, when you saw some WA limit or volume or whatever we have, or integral, whatever we need, you can see from here we have a double integral of the function of the double variable, of course, dA. Why dA? Because we don't know this area is counted under dx dy or dy dx. So means that dA has got two options, dx dy or dy dx. Both of them true, both of them will give you the same volume, the same result, but when you try to count them, they will be different. You need to be careful. So, and what's that graph talking about? If you remember in calculus 1, we say that if you want to count the area under this curve between A and B, you try to find the area between A and B. We have to, if you remember that, we have to, what in calculus 1 we say that we have to find the area of these rectangles. The area of these rectangles, for example, A, B, C. Then, after counting each partitions, is called partition. We divide area between A and B, for example, to many partitions. When you count these rectangles, then you will get the result. Clear? But how about for 2 dimensions? Because we have some result here, like a cloud, and the shadow over some places. Maybe our places, we are going to fix it. We count our shadow, our cloud, over what? Over this rectangle region. And later on in 15.2, no, we are generally speaking. We don't care about a shadow we have or not, or rectangular area or not. So this is the idea. That's why I told you dy dx or dx dy does not make a sense. Both of them are true. You can see from here, for rectangle region, R, maybe, R's rectangle region is what? In the xy axis. Maybe you are between A and B, or maybe x-axis, and maybe y-axis between C and D. Am I right? Or y between these. So that's why we say our region R between A and B and C and D. You can see from here your value x between A and B, your value y is plane between C and D. And I told you dA can be translated to 2 things, dx by dy and dy by dx. And pay attention, because this is the first time you see double integral. If you have dx, here should be the value of x. Look, x between a and b. So the closer variable dx should be the closer value. How about dy? You can see from another color. Let me make the blue. For dy, here should be y. You can recognize that y is what? Y between c and d. So, which variable is in front? That variable will be substituted. Which variable is in the last? The integral's area or the region or the boundaries should be like that. Is that clear, dears? Shall I repeat it? No. Look at here. 15.1 is just substituting like a gift. You can see from here you have a function and you have x and y. So calculate dy by dx. So we can calculate as 100 minus 6x squared y by dy by dx. Then I should be careful. I'm going to put 0, 2, minus 1 and 1. Am I right? Which is equal to double integral of 100 minus 6x squared y dx dy. Here minus 1, 1, 0, 2. Can you distinguish between dx and y and dy dx? Sorry, is that clear? Jamaat? Good. So you can see from here and how we solve them. Maybe that's a question. So one of them, let me use or find the first part. I say equal to from 0 to 2, so I am going to make a dx outside of the box. Let me check if in your let me check your book. Which account? Which one? He make a dy? Yeah. So he solved the other part, other method. So I'm going to take dx to out. So I'm going to solve dy, 100 minus 6x squared y How we solve that one is easy. Am I right? Hello? So how you solve that one? We know it will be 100 y minus 6x squared outside. Why? Exactly. So derivative of y squared over 2. Shall I repeat it? If you have integral of x y dx dy, which variable you like? For example, I say I'm going to solve dx later on dy. So in here, because your variable is is x, y is number, so I can bring it to out. I can bring it out. So that's why I say equal to y x square over 2 dy. Can you imagine that one? Hello? Is that clear, dears? You got it? So, or later, how we solve this? Later I say, now my variable is what? Is dy. So x squared over 2 is outside of the integral. That's why I say x squared over 2 and integral of here y squared over 2. You got it, dear? Hello? Clear? Good. So that's all about what we have. Now I'm going back to my example. So that's why here, when I talk about dy, in my mind, that one will be, in my mind, 6x squared is out, so I have y dy. And I know the result of here equal to y squared over 2. Next, we know between -1 and 1. We don't forget about the boundary of y. So I'll get 0 to 2, 100 y minus 3x squared y squared between -1 and 1 dx. So how we substitute? Let me bring this example to the page again, solve it for you to be more clear. يلا. يلا جماعة. شلون حديقين dy by dx or dx by dy? dy by dx we see. So 0 to 2 -1 1 function dy by dx, then we say that equal to 0 to 2 100 y minus 3x squared y squared from -1 then dx. Am I right? Hello? Bash. Yalla, I get what? شلون substitute again? How we substitute this value? Of course, this value is what? X value or Y value? Y value. So I'm going to put instead of each Y, I say I'll get 100 by 1 minus 3x squared 1 minus 100 by -1 minus 3x squared 1 squared dx. Am I right? Hello? أما function كبارتي كم؟ No, you cannot. Oh, well, you cannot. Maybe mixing. So just give me 1 sec. 1 x squared, a man 1 minus 100 minus 1 minus 3x squared minus 1 square into dx. Okay, so I'll get what? 100 minus 3x squared plus 100 minus 3x squared. Am I right? Hello? Then 100, 200 minus 6x squared dx. Then, akata chio? 200x, you are right, minus 2x cubed. Why? From 0 to 2. And I'll get what? Sorry? Let me check why. You are right. Let me check. Minus era. So I'll get minus 100 plus 3. أو أرجع around ده صفر. So it remains 200 was equal to 200x was equal to 400, right? Minus 0 is equal to 400. Let me check the other value. Maybe you did a mistake or not. Good. So you are good. Is that clear? Oh, minus 8 تكتبوا. That's course. Thank you. Minus multiply here, it will be plus. تماما. Good. Any questions, dear? Yes.
How do I know it's 100x or 100y?
200. Here you mean? كان السطواي. آخر حل مكردوه بس سرتري بيه بلام. أو حل كردوه بي واي. أو حل ما كردوه بالتفصيل اللي أو بينه من السيو. أها. اللي راح حل مكرد. بس بيطلع مو بس ترجع. تو أمتى ونيا؟ Your integral by what? اگر سطح هبه بپی دی وای بچی هنر هونی هاتو متخواره دوی حل مکردو look you solve it گشتو مت ایره 200 dx so equal to what 200x depends on the dx or dy that you take it okay it's the same example يلا ام جارتون حل يقين ام جارين با dx dy جاري پیشو چی بو the previous one dy by dx وانا بو so 0 to minus 1 1 am I right okay equal to what aha تمام ايه now 100 is equal to what 100x minus 6x cubed over 3y am I right why because we are by dx so y is a number then dy from 0 to 2 clear minus 1 to 1 so 200 minus 200 minus what? I'm at 2x cube on here. dy. Clear? Well, I can be true. All right. What else? Just number. On here. 8 cube 2 cube 8 multiply by 2 16 tamam now by dy I'll get what 200y minus 16y square over 2 clear so from minus 1 to 1 so I'll get what 201 minus 81 minus أنا بشي boundary كم 200 minus y, a, minus 8 minus 1 square. So you'll get what? Well, I don't know. It should be Chwarsa. Minus 8 plus 200 plus 8. You got it? It's not hard, you just need time and to deal with it. But believe me, if you are not dealing with this simple example, later on you cannot change the locations. Okay? Because in your exercise, in 50.2, ask you to, even in 50.1, ask you to switch between dx and y and dy dx. So, that's all we have here. And this is both case that he solved it. And this is example number 2. You can do it for me, please. Yalla. This part solved by dx dy. The other part dy by dx, please. Yalla. So help me for the next example. What was the question? 10 plus wow. CY? Okay. We don't have x? Easier. Tau? So we say what? In your book, solve it by dy dx. So I'm going to dx dy. When we say dx, here should be what? 0 to 1, boundary of x. So the other is boundary of y, 0 to 2. Don't say, I saw many mistakes. So please be careful, okay? When you put it. Now I will get what? I will get 0 to 2. Now integral of here by x. Clear? Then of course from 0 to 1 is equal to what? This integral 0 to 2 dy. Now here 10x x cube 3x y square. From where to where? From 0 to 1. Because we have an x, so for the second part, substituting lower boundary will be 0. Why? I'm 0 0 معناته لبري x هيك قاعدة. I'll get what? جماعة 10 minus 1 over 3 plus 3y square. Clear? طبعا 10 أبي بچن 31. 10 plus 1 over 3 will be 3. 30 plus 1 is equal to 31 over 3. Number بحزم قلت just كرتي كمان. I'll get what? 0 to 2 31 3y, am I right? Y cube from 0 to 2. Do you have any problem with it? Good. Now Put 2, of course, the other will be 0. So 31, 2. Clear? And I'll get what? 62. Easy. تعقدت your multiply, so you'll get what? 3, 62, 24 is equal to 86 over 3. Same, boo? Thank you. Is that clear? Do you have any point, any things? Dears? Any problem?